Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan and today I'm hitting you guys with a video that I'm very excited to bring you all. It is a review for the Nike Dunk Low Team Red. As I said, one of my recent things I've been trying to do is bring you guys more in-hand unboxings and review content, and I think I've been delivering that promise fairly well, so I'm going to continue to try and do that with more releases as we get closer to the dates. Union Dunk Lows, those are coming up, so we'll try and get those as well. And yeah, we'll pretty much just get straight into this video. We'll also give a resale analysis if you are interested in the shoe for the resale aspect, not just wearing it. Again, this is my personal size, but you know, I mean, I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll see. I don't know if I need to add another shoe to the personal collection, and also I'll also have to think about my finances. You know, I can't just keep adding pairs over and over and over. Because, you know, we're in college. We got stuff to pay for. That's how it is. But, again, if you want to check my Instagrams, any of that down below, those are there. If you want to subscribe and like for more content, again, that's in the description too. Like goal. We'll keep it simple. 200 likes. Very, very simple. If we could do that, I'd be much appreciated. And hopefully this hasn't been too long. It's only been like a minute in the intro, but let's get into it. So first things first about the shoe, as you guys can see again, just so you know, everything is legit right there. Size 10 Nike Dunk Low, and you guys can see all the details on the box right there. I actually haven't read what it says there, but it probably just says, yeah, Team Red White. And then of course it says it in a different language, I believe, right there. Yep, so there you all can see that. And then there you go, just a simple size 10, which is pretty much my size in dunks. I probably should size down in dunks though, because I noticed when I buy size 10 in dunks, they fit a little bit loose. So I probably need to go to like a 9.5 or 9, something like that. But you know, I'll still, if I rock with these, I'll just add them to the collection. Really, it's not a big deal. I can just tighten them a bit and it'll be fine. But first hand review of these, again, as you guys can see, my comparisons to the Nike Dunk Low Bordeaux, I feel like are fairly accurate. I mean, look at the difference between these and the Nike Bordeaux. Nike Dunk Low Bordeaux, it's like, it's literally 0 to none. Like, you cannot tell me this is like, look here, I'll zoom in just so you all understand what I'm saying here. The difference is like minuscule. Like, you can barely tell it's different, and the difference is here. The difference is here. I'm pretty sure it's the lining around the tongue. I'm pretty sure this is why it's different, and also the fact that, you know, the Nike Dunk Low Bordeaux was fully in women's sizing and more limited, and this one was a little bit, you know, more out there, I guess, in stock. But you know, it was still not, you know, like fairly high stock. You know, like this one was also limited, hence why I made that comparison. And here's all the details on it. Again, it's just a very simple kind of like classic style of Dunk Low, you know, just one color, and then the white color blocking style that I always describe, you know, here, and here by the toe box. So toe box, midsection of the shoe, and then over back by the heel. And then of course, you know, they got the Nike logo embroidered in white right there. Thank you to them for not making that a Bordeaux colored embroidery. Again, I always feel like that kind of throws it off when they make the embroidery the same color as, you know, the back kind of heel portion of the shoe right here. I feel like it throws it off a bit, but you know, it's a very small detail. That's just me being super picky in my opinion. And there you go, you can see the full portion there, you know, just white both there, and then Bordeaux, or just, you know, Team Red. I'm sorry that I'm calling it Bordeaux, and also that I'm calling, I don't know why I call it Bordeaux. I know it's Bordeaux. I just realized that I've been calling it wrong. I'm used to calling it the wrong thing. I know it's Bordeaux, but I'm calling it Bordeaux. I don't know why. But yeah, you know, make some comments about it. Go ahead. But yeah, there we go. So also another simple detail, again, just the Nike logo on the inside right there. Y'all can see that hidden pretty well, but you don't really see that, obviously, or you don't see it at all when you're wearing the shoe. But one of the details, one of the smaller details actually that I like about the shoe when I noticed it, is the lining around the tongue. I really like this. I really like the fact that they actually took the time to, you know, make this portion red up here as well. And then of course, you know, the Nike logo is red with kind of the white tag right here, and then of course the white tongue. But the fact that they actually made this, you know, kind of lining around this red, I like it. I think it's a small little touch that's a good little detail for the shoe. And of course the laces, if I can show you all this, maybe you'll just be able to see it on camera, but the laces are a little bit brighter. If you guys can tell, you probably can. I think you'll all be able to tell, but the laces are a little bit brighter naturally than the actual colorway of the shoe. You probably can tell, like right there, especially like just compare that color to that color right there. You can tell it's pretty much the same, but it's a little bit brighter tone, and that's just one of the main things I noticed. And of course the sole of the shoe, a beautiful colorway right there. Y'all can see hits really well. And of course, I've always been a kind of fan of this like Team Red wine, like I guess I could say, you know, like red wine type color. I mean, that's just like, you know, a little funny detail right there, but you know, that's kind of what I noticed. And yeah, you know, just it's that colorway is really good. I mean, it's Bordeaux. There you go. Look at me saying it right for the first time. I need a round of applause actually in the comments for that. So if we could get that going, that'd be nice, and I feel like well deserved. But it's my computer, I thought it was restarting on me. So aside from that, whole, kind of in-hand review, I don't need to discuss it for much more. Again, I really like when they make this the same color. Also, again, I always say this is gold when this is the same color as this. Look at that. Sole, same color as the upper toe box portion. Beautiful. Really like that. So yeah, aside from me saying beautiful and repeating the same phrases on the shoe, why don't we get into actually discussing what I think about the seller hold aspect of this one, because I think there's some great things about this one that you should not miss out on if you don't want to wear this one, but you want to make some money on it. And you guys can see I've just started the screen recording right here, not having anything else popped up really, but you can see the Team Red Dunk Low has already been making some great progress. It has hit its bottom already. I don't know why I'm talking about it like stocks, but it's already kind of, went to that lower portion right there. You can see at like 180, 185, and I think the Team Red actually had a low point of $180. So there you go. I think that's around the time that I bought mine. I got mine for 180, so I got a fairly good deal. And shout out the guy that I've, of course, been getting the deals from. I've been posting them on my story, but yeah, you can see slow little progress up, and I just want to say this is a very good thing in my opinion, not having too much progress early on, because there still is a lot of pairs. Like, people are slowly getting their pairs in hand, figuring out, whether they want to wear it or sell it. There's just things that people have to figure out about this one, just like with most, pairs, when people have that first in-hand impression. But you can see, again, the similarities to the Bordeaux. In colorway, if I could just show you a side-by-side, I sadly sold a pair of Bordeaux's that I had, but if I could show you a side-by-side, I'm sure it would just be so similar. And you can see the Bordeaux doesn't have that lining around the tongue. That's why I really like that small detail on the shoe that you'll see, right there. But aside from that, and me discussing that again, I just kind of fell in there. But yeah, basically, look at the charts and the similarity. Do you guys see how the Bordeaux kind of started out, look slow and steady, like a rise of like $20, nothing really crazy? And look at the Team Reds. That is very similar for shoes that had probably similar amounts of stock and dropped in fairly similar ways. The Bordeaux's are pretty hard to get, very, kind of slow sneakers release, and that was actually, they dropped in the EU far in advance from the US. That's one thing that affects a lot of releases too. If they drop in the EU like several months before and then come back to the US, the resale price will probably already be high on them. So that's something that will happen. But these actually, there was a great chance to buy these, and then look at this, these exploded after a while, heading into that Christmas time in November, December. So you could say this was spiked by Christmas a bit, so sneaker demand was up, and I could agree with your point there. But the thing is that I think we will see something very similar with the Team Reds to this, because again, you see these are women's sizing only, and finally these dropping in men's sizes gives people access to this colorway in more sizes. So it's basically like a Bordeaux 2.0 in my opinion, except more people are included, if you understand what I'm saying right there. So that's why I could see these easily heading up to like 280. You can see right now they're kind of chilling. What are the most of these sizes at? Y'all can see, look at those bigger sizes. So that's what I'm talking about. If you're looking at the Team Reds, always go for those bigger sizes. You can see there's those past Bordeaux sizes that are equivalents to like 8.5s or 9s are going for $300. So could I easily see this one hitting 275, 300 in most sizes? Of course I could, and that's why I've been buying into these pairs. I've been buying into Championship Purple Dunk Lows. I've just been really focusing a lot of my money towards those, since I know that's going to be free money in the summer. People are going to be like, those core purples are something really not to sleep on. If you're sleeping on those Dunk Lows, I'm just going to say, I'm a little bit upset, but I'm not upset, because if you've just gotten a pair to wear and you're wearing them on your foot, guess what? You're doing your justice, and I appreciate that. Wearing pairs is where that's where it's at. I think it's crazy. A lot of people think I make sneaker investment videos and don't wear my pairs, and I'm just gonna say clearly you haven't even checked my videos, bro. I have over 1,000 videos on this channel. Come on now. But we're just rambling now. So aside from that, bigger sizes, always target 10.5 plus or 10 and up. That's usually what I try and go for, and I see a lot of potential in these in the future. I think there's an easy $75 to $100 rise in these coming in leading into summertime with a lot of these dunks, because I think that'll be the peak of the hype heading into summer again. But I think one prediction I want to have also, I think dunks end of this year are not going to be doing too hot. I think a lot of those older colorway dunks will be doing really good, but I think as they continue to drop more and more dunks, we'll have some hype maybe in early 2023 for them, but I think people are just eventually going to be like, okay, we've had like enough dunks. Like, people are already at that point, but they'll eventually be like, okay, enough is enough. Like, please stop. we'll get there, trust me. So I was going to end the screen recording. That's kind of my resale analysis and how long I would hold it for. Again, 6 to 8 months. That's the main thing I would do. And of course, another thing I recommend too is if you only have like 1 to 2 to 3 pairs of this, it might not really be worth your time to hold. Having like 3 pairs, okay, that might be worth your time. Like that's a few $100 you'll make in the future for sure. I get it. And if that's what's available to you, I understand. But only hold maybe 1, 2 pairs of a release. I used to do that, and I could say it's a good way to start out. But just I would kind of recommend, with this one and any other sneaker investments, I'm always recommending at least getting 3 or more pairs, or maybe 5 pairs, just so you can hold it. You know, so it'll do it more do you more justice. You know, because of course bulk amounts will make you more, and then it's a little bit more, I guess, justifiable. But you don't need to justify what you're doing. You can do what you want, and nobody has to. You know, you don't have to say anything unless it's illegal. Then, you know, probably go to jail or something. I don't know, but who am I to say anything? But again, you want to check my Instagram, any of that down below, feel free. Those are all in the description. And if you want to subscribe and like for more content like this, feel free. I got to get some breakfast. I got an accounting class I got to get to. So, you know, my morning isn't like too hectic, too busy, but, you know, it's there. So I got to get it done. And yeah, that'll be that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you have any questions about the shoe, any questions about sneaker investing, anything like that, just ask it down below. And I haven't checked my YouTube studio this morning, but I think we might have hit 57,000 subscribers, or we're very, very close to it. 57 or 58,000. Can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure it's 57,000. So I just want to say thank you guys for 57,000 subscribers. And that's huge. 57K. I couldn't even pronounce it there a second ago. All right, that's enough. Hopefully I will catch you guys in the next video. Everything is down in the description. Leave your questions below. I'm Tristan, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
And get to it. Nothing stupid, you feel me?
Is this love for real? Yeah. Is this love for real? For real. I've been feeling low while taking up a pills, and the girls all drink liquor from the sink. Oh, I've been stumbling on weed. I've been rolling.